Hello. I'm turning the music back on in a second, but I wanted to say, welcome to this shit. Um, it's a spreadsheet day. It is a spreadsheet day. Um, I'm trying to set up a thing for myself because I am terrible at remembering things. Just bad at it. So I was trying to set up a thing. You guys ever seen Age of Sigmar reminders, right? It's like that. You're like, oh, hey, I'm playing Night Hunt. I have this unit and this unit, like that kind of thing. I want to do that. However, um, I can't make websites. I don't know how. So instead, I'm trying to do it in a spreadsheet. And it's coming along, but I've come across a problem. What I really want it to do, okay, I'm going to turn the music back on while we're here. So now I'm getting into the meat of it. What I really want it to do, I'm going to turn that down a little bit, is I really want it to, like, I'm going to actually move this a little bit too so you can actually see what we're listening to. I want it to, like, I put my army in, let's say. In the original form, I'd click, okay, I have a Chaos Lord, I have Cypher, I have Cult Demagogue, right? Like that kind of system. And then you can go over here, not there, and it'll say like, oh hey, you are in pre-deployment. Because you were pre-deployment, your did I click Abaddon? Your Chaos Lord or whatever in Terminator armor, he can, and it'd be here over in like phase, like unit reminders. Chaos Lord Terminator armor, and then his phase reminder is that he can be put in reserve for teleportation. For later or whatever. That kind of thing. Or if I go to, trying to think of something I even know what they do. This is my army, and I don't play it enough. Like, this is part of the reason I don't play a lot of 40k is I have a very, very bad memory. So, let's say we take the Possessed, right? And they have the Unholy Bloodshed ability. Once per battle, when this unit makes a Dark Pact, until the end of the phase, weapons equipped by models but in this unit have the Devastating Wounds ability. So it would be, let's see, until the end of the phase. So that would be an any phase thing. So if you have a Possessed, it would appear over here in probably constant unit reminders. Either constant unit reminders or all phase reminders. I don't know. I don't know exactly where it would appear, but the point is that that thing, Unholy Bloodshed, it would say Unholy Bloodshed Possessed. And it would tell you that, like, hey, you can do this whenever, or hey, it's only here. But I'm coming across a problem there. So this is a new tab. Ignore this tab. Oh man, chat's gonna be a huge. Hold on, put that over my. No, put that here. There we go. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. But we're persevering. Kind of. See, because I put all the stats here, and I mostly put that for fun. I didn't really need to do the stats because the point is to just get the abilities and faction abilities and things like that up as a reminder based on the thing. So, honestly, I don't know. We'll see. But the stats are here so that I could choose a stat for an army, for a creature that had been, like, chosen and was in my army. And say, oh, Chaos Lord Terminator armor. And, like, real quick, because my point is to have, like, my iPad with me while I'm fighting. And I could just tap it faster than I could find it on the app. Though, this is probably pointless. This is just here for fun. That is unnecessary. That's like a quick, like, hey, I already have this open. I just want to, like, check it that way. Give me 1 second. Is that how you spell riveting? Hold on. Riveting. Content. Riveting. Extremely interesting. Riveting. Thank you. just putting stuff in places. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry, I got hella distracted there for a second. I just zoned out. Okay, so, thinking. And I might change my mind on this, by the way. I might go, I can't fucking do this for a whole stream. Or I can, who knows? Good morning.
Nut.
Good, thank you for the, I talked over it, but thank you. Thank you for the nut. Appreciate it. Good morning, Goop. Good morning, Soltis. I am going to explain what I'm doing now. Oh, wait, I'm going to put this in here, too. Okay, I'm just dropping my shit everywhere today.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Thank you. So, let me explain what I'm doing. Warhammer 40k is a very complicated game. I'm not very smart. And so, in order to augment my own brain, I am using a spreadsheet to basically recreate this website, or what I'm trying to do is recreate this website, called Age of Sigmar Reminders. Age of Sigmar is a different 40k game for fantasy. Just get the guys that look sharp. I have them. Hold on. I'll show you my two armies real quick. I got army 1. Looks very similar to this, actually. In fact, exactly those colors. Right? And then army 2, hold on, which I don't really play, but I collect. They're also very sharp in general. Lots of sharp. Oh, check out their fucking, hold on. Space ships. Well, come back to that guy. Look at these spaceships. Look how unnecessarily fucking sharp they are. It's great. Which guy? 2 from the right of the red guy. 1, 2. This guy? He doesn't have one arm. He's got 2 arms. Just kind of hidden by his cape. This is actually an Age of Sigmar dude. Well, I guess he could be used for 40k. No, it's Chaos. No, it's not. Wait, what? No, it's his 40k. Why the fuck does he... Because I saw the chain axe. Why the fuck does he have a... This looks like, the symbol... Hold on. It looks like the Cruel Boy's shield. I might just be seeing things. Hold on. This. It reminded me of this. Oh, you can't see that. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, you can't see that. Anyway, we're getting back to the spreadsheet. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make Age of Sigmar reminders, but I'm trying to do it in the spreadsheet, and it is not easy. This is a brand new tab I had the idea for while I was starting stream. So the original concept is you find your army in the tab list, which is going to be a long list, by the way. It's there's a lot of choices. So you find your army in the tab list down here, and then down here will be all of the information about that army or whatever. And you just click through. Yeah, he's pretty cool. It's a Chaos Lord right there. Put him in the army. And you click through like, oh, that's in the army. I have a Mind Witch. Oh, I think you'd have to have all 3 of these because they're the same unit, but they have different stats. Or like, hey, I have a Master of Executions, a Master of Possession, whatever. And you come over here and you say, hey, I want to. Oh no, actually, this is ignored. And then everything that you would need to know about whatever stage you're in, let's say pre-deployment, deployment, command phase, these things would dynamically populate depending on what you can do per phase stuff. So like anything that's always in command phase, like, hey, you always have these things you can do in command phase, like a reminder, give everyone 1 command point. That would appear here, and then the unit reminders would be specific units. So it'd be like, oh, hey, in command phase, your, called Demagogue can do a thing, or he can cast a buff or something. I don't know what he does. But then it would appear here as a reminder, like, hey, this happens in this phase. That's what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, this is becoming way more complicated than I realized. Are the ship minifigs big enough to fit the guys in them? No. The scaling is a little weird. Oh, kind of. depends. There's no guys that go inside because there is no inside, but there are sometimes guys that sit in the cockpit. And there are some, hold on. There are some that are big enough to fit guys in them. My buddy likes to run a Thunderhawk that he fills this with guys. These are pretty big, as you can see compared to this guy's hand. But yeah. Generally, no. Or the hold on. What is the Manta? What's the biggest Forge World Tau model? What the hell is that thing? The Tau Manta. Yeah. Okay. Tau Manta. This thing is $2,000, but it's quite large, and you can fit troops in it. Like, you can see the miniatures sitting on it, but they also like have a hangar bay inside that you can like open up and put stuff in it. It's a pretty big fucking model. But yeah, it's $2,000. That distracting me. Yeah, I turned it down because it was overpowering me with the Elden Ring music, but I'll turn it up a little bit more. The music is just meant to give a little fullness to everything instead of it just being an empty space while I talk. So I'm thinking about reorganizing the sheet so that it's not based off of checkboxes here, and instead you build your army here. Because I went back to the Age of Sigmar's Reminders website, and I remember that's how that worked. It was like, oh, what are your units? Oh, this has a lot more things than 10th edition needs anymore. You know, what things do you want to remember? You know, that kind of thing. I think I wanted to just assume you wanted to remember everything. Instead of having you like choose that kind of stuff. So yeah. But I still might want to put because then you could just choose, like, you choose your army here, right? And then this would auto-populate with the drop-downs would change, like these drop-downs do, to stuff here. Have a good break. And then you could choose from drop-downs like, hey, I want this unit. Hey, I want this unit. But that seems like I'm making it more complicated for myself for the sake of UI. This should work fine. I just need to figure out a way. I'm going to delete this tab for now. We'll come back to it if we need to. I just need to figure out a way to make it so that... also, I populated the stats just to give myself a little bit of breathing room in terms of, like, having examples to work with. But not completely. Like, it stops once I get to the others. And I haven't done any allies or anything either. Okay. Because Chaos could take a lot of allies, and that's a whole other thing itself. Alright. And you may ask, why don't you just have it show the whole list instead of what you've clicked on? And that's because, let's say we go to Chaos Space Marines over here. On the enemy units, I did do that. And you have to go, like, drag through this whole list looking for what you're looking for, versus just the ones that you have. For you, I think they'd be faster. Honestly, I don't see anyone actually using this part right here, the little stat grabber, because the app is so good. And so useful in that way. Especially with, you know, what is it, like command mode up or whatever. But it doesn't, if command mode or whatever in the app had a thing where it could literally just command bunker, it would tell you like it does split your stratagems up, where it's like, hey, you can do these stratagems on these phases. It does tell you that, but it does not tell you like, hey, your possessed can do this on this phase. Hey, because of this enhancement or whatever, your warlord can do this on your shooting phase or whatever. That is what I'm trying to set up. Oh, I need a warlord button. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, that's a thing. And then definitely probably this would be much better if I did this as a website or as like some sort of like app. But I that's out of my wheelhouse. I can do spreadsheets. That's what I got. So I'm trying to do what I want with what I got. It's difficult. You may be wondering what the hell's going on here. This is where it actually, because I can't get this formula-wise. I'll show you the formula. I can't get this formula-wise to check whether, you know, this is checked and this is a unit and then put it in the list or whatever. That doesn't work. But it can check one column as for, like, from a range. So I have this range dynamically populate based off of, you know, like a filter here, based off of if it's, you know, checked on and if it's from like a certain spot. And it says indirect because it's checking this thing. Well, actually, it's checking this thing because I have it really routed weird to see what army it's looking for. So if I changed this army, this would change, and then it would check for a tab named this, because that's really what it's checking. And then it goes off into the and grabs the information and then spits it out based on what's checked. This is just all of them, which is why it looks like that. I might even like, you know what, we're gonna change this to cut off. There we go. Makes it a little prettier because that does not need to be readable. Nothing in the cogitation page needs to be looked at, honestly. If I could, how am I gonna like protect this sheet once it's done so it just does its own thing and you're not supposed to like click on it. Again, if I can get this working. Oh, you can't see the data validation rules. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to think of a way to make this work because unfortunately there's this thing that 40k does where it's like, hey, here's this person's weapon, you know, and here are the stats for the weapon. Do I want the stats for the weapon? No, I just need the abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Abaddon right now because he has a bunch of abilities. I'm gonna pull him up on my map, on my app. Pull him up on my app. Okay, he's got 3 weapons, and here's the other part. There's also weapons that he might not take, or he might take. You know, and it's rough because like the weapons all have tags too, and I want to be reminded of those potentially. No, because I can just check. See, okay, if I could, this would be helpful again, potentially, if I could have it list the weapons, but only the ones you had, but now we're just looking at the app, but the app doesn't do that specifically, so, like, hold on, if I don't have any weapons that, like, are choosable like that, really, so I guess it does. So if I go into the bunker mode, and I click on my Dark Apostle, let's say, okay, I can see what he has, I see his stats, okay, that's fast. But it's the abilities where I come into the problem. So the ability is the important part. Again, the stats were just here because I was fucking around with them, and I wanted to have them in here, and I like inputting that data. I might honestly remove these because they are unnecessary, and this is clogging up my brain power on what this is supposed to be doing. The original idea was that this would automatically say, like, when I first set this down, I was like, oh, I want you to be able to click your unit, the enemy's unit, and it'll grab the toughness versus your weapon strength, and then tell you the toughness, tell you what you have to roll, because I'm really bad at remembering that chart. What I think I might do instead is this. Bonk, remove this. We're getting rid of this completely. No data validation. Data validation, where is this? For this, gone. For this, we're cleaning house right now. Because we got too bogged down in trying to make it also work as the app, which we don't need. Remove this. Okay. Okay. No stats. We don't need them. God, that was like 40 minutes of typing. Anyway, we don't need it. We don't need them. We're just here for the abilities. That's what we're after. Okay. What we're gonna do instead. Hold on. I have this somewhere. The rules. Gotta find the exact fucking chart real fast. Make attacks. I'll have to scroll up to shooting, I think, to find out what the chart is. Inflict damage. No, saving throw. Yes. Here we go. No, that's saving throw, allocate attack, allocate wound. Wound roll, there it is. We're putting the chart here. Okay. And I want this split. Again, for now. I'll fix the formatting of the colors and things in a second. So, strength. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. Strength is twice. Hold on. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. We're going to remerge cells again. I know I just demerged the cells, but we're putting them back. I like having wide cells. I think they're pretty. Even if it's space inefficient. That's what's happening. I can't do this all at once, otherwise it'll merge them all together. So. Wound. Toughness table. Okay. Strength. 2 times. I'm gonna shorthand it for me. 2 ups. Strength is greater. 3 ups. Strength equals 4 ups. Strength less 5 ups. And strength 1/2. 6 ups. Cool. Done with that. And now I don't have to like click the unit and check and have it auto-calculate. I literally just look at my chart here, which should help me. No. I was hoping I could make these like bigger without affecting these, but cannot. Although these will get stretched by reminders. I'm going to try and keep the reminders as unit name and then ability. Okay. And then I have to go check that ability on my phone, but at least on the app, at least it reminds me, hey, this unit has ability that works during this time. Okay. So how do we make that work? That's the next question. Did we have to have it alternate every other thing? So like you have Abaddon and then it's like abilities. Okay, hold on. What if we do a combo of ability phase? Right? And we just have that repeat, basically. And then the script would check if there's text here and display. Oh my god, I just realized how this could be really complicated. Okay. Check if there's text here. Check if there's text here and here. And then if this phase matches this phase here, if this phase matches this phase, then it lays out that ability depending on if it's on this sheet or on a different. Oh my god. That'll just be the. Actually, no, we'll just check it for this. We don't have to make an all-encompassing script. It can just be unit reminders that checks whatever this checks the sheet that's called this, goes to here. I can actually probably remove the whole enemy army thing too, actually. Meh, I'll keep it just for fun. And this is a little thing to keep track of your stuff without having to put dice down. So you have your... Okay, your ability and the phase it's in. Then, do I just have that repeat? Or should I put it in both? Can I put it in the same cell? Probably not. I wish I could do. I wish I could like tag it like Obsidian. You know, like, hey, this cell, create a filter. No. Hey, this cell is, insert note, blah, 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 blah. And then it checks for a note. This is blah, 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 or whatever, you know? Hold on. Google Sheets, can formulas read notes? Is there a formula that can take text from one cell and make it a note attached to a specific cell in Sheets? Modified script. That's not what I want. Okay. How do I extract a note from a cell and paste it in a new column? Require Google script. Okay, yeah. So I'd have to start scripting, and I don't want to. It's too much work right now. Let's see if I can do it without scripting. I mean, I'm scripting, but not like full on scripting. So yeah. Huh. Ability phase. One second. Sorry, getting distracted. Okay. So this seems like a way to do it, but yeah. I kind of also want to give like a list of tags, like, hey, you know, what the heck? One second. Anyway, brain processing slowly. Okay, would this be the best way to do this? I don't think so, but I can't think of a better way. Like, ability phase. I want the tag. Okay, so we're looking at Abaddon. Let's pull up Abaddon again. So for example, core ability, he's a leader, right? Leader is an important thing to know. It is not important for the sheet. We can skip that one. Ooh, actually, you know what? We'll come back to this. I'm gonna think about this, and while we're thinking about this, let's work on put this here, merge cells, and we're gonna call this the keyword pointer. This is going to be drop down based off of a thing cogitation, and then this is going to be a cell, a bigger one that tells you what's going on. Maybe even bigger. Maybe even bigger. Hold on. There we go. So this would be data validation. Add rule. Fuck, I forgot how I did the thing earlier. Wait, I found it. I found my... We want to drop down for a range. This. Whoops. Copy it right. It's not indirect. No, it's just, we can just do this. Hold on. That's right. I made it too complicated. Okay. So right now it's just looking at A2 in cogitation, which is this. It's not what we need, but we can go over here to cogitation, and this column is going to be, we're going to call this, let's call it, tag, and then tag explanation. And we're gonna have to manually fill this one in. So it's gonna be actually, we're gonna want this on E2. So right now it's blank because there's nothing there. But if we pull up a list of potential tags, so for example, let's just start with leader. What does leader mean? Leader means that we do a short explanation of this, and we're gonna have it this entire tab. I'm just gonna have it go. Leader. God, this is a long explanation. I'm not gonna grab this whole thing. these units can attach to a specified other unit known as a bodyguard unit. They count as a single unit for most rules per purposes. That seems right. We're just gonna go with that. It's my note. It's my sheet. No one else is gonna look at it, right? There's not another character unit attached. It's no longer. We're just gonna do that. Okay. And then for these, we're gonna make it flat. There we go. So we can see it up there. And so what this would do is it would read cogitation E2. Right? Currently, I don't know why that's not showing anything. Come over here. Keyword. We have leader right now in the keyword list. Hold on, let me change this so it's readable. If you're wondering why my spreadsheet is black like this, it's just because I like it dark in my room, and this is and the white is too bright for my little eyes. So we click leader, and now we want this. We want this to check the like this. Okay, hold on. So we need let's see, that checks. I'm thinking through the process. It checks what part in cogitation? Checks column E. So I'm writing it down in my notes real fast before I like the order of operations so I can then write it out. Checks column E. Thinking. The problem with this is there's a lot of thinking. So column E. And we needed to check H19. So that'd be F, like the relative F2 is what I'm thinking. We're in column F. I want to look at the cell to the right of that word in column F. And output the text there. Yeah, okay. Let's think about this. So this is the steps. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting for the ad, to be honest. Actually, let's read the thing. The Warhammer battlefield is buzzing with anticipation as Verbose Sparrow embarks on a quest that is as audacious as it is uncertain. Chats on the edge of their seats, wondering if it's daring move or is genius or folly. Stay tuned for epic plays and possible face bombs. Doesn't know I'm making a spreadsheet. Actually, I'm gonna change it. Better name. Okay. Okay. So we would want index because we're checking for stuff. Cogitation. Let's see. Then if it matches, match H19. See, this is why I write all this shit down, so I can just like look at exactly what I need and have to like, jump between stuff while I'm trying to write it. Rotation. E. Yeah? Yeah, alright. I want this to wrap. There we go. There was a way to like adjust its text rotation. Whoa, weird. Why? I wish I could make this like dynamically change its size so it gets smaller. Like not open up this, you know, text wrapping, but not spreadsheet expanding, you know? Okay, so there's step 1, step test. Actually, we need to change this, unfortunately. Give me a second. Pop, pop, and then we do this. Still doing the same thing, because it's just dynamically checking. And this will be called select tag. Explanation goes here. There we go. Because I want to at some point set a checkbox somewhere in here. It's just a reset checkbox, like in the cogitation, or like reset, and it'll reset the reminders page, remove, and any check marks in any of these pages. It removes those check marks and it resets all of this back to 0, essentially. But we'll see about that. We will see about that. Okay. Is it not there anymore? No, it should be there. Select tag. Oh wait, is this not? Oh wait. The range, I only did the one cell. Whoops, hold on. Cogitation E2. E. There we go. Leader. Okay, this is already turning out much better for what we want. Okay, now I need to find all the keywords that are important. So I'm going to pull up the rulebook, the fast rules, and anytime I see a keyword, I'm just going to write it in. And so it's going to be a little out of order, and then I might sort it by alphabetical, so I can find what I'm looking for. Okay. Now, I am doing this with the idea... Well, firing deck is the first one I see. It's the first keyword that shows up as firing deck. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Firing deck. Firing deck X equals select up to one weapon from up to X models embarked within it. This transport is also equipped with those weapons. Now, is that too big? Let's see, firing deck. No. It seems to be fitting okay for now. I'm shortening it down, obviously, to a way I still understand it, but yeah. Leader, firing deck. Cool, that's working perfectly. Okay, shooting phase. Lone operative. I wish there was like a list of these somewhere. I'm sure there is. I don't know where it is. Unless part of an attached unit. This unit can only be selected as a target of a ranged attack if the attacking model is within 12 inches. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for now? I'm not going to cut these off. I'm going to let them go so I can see generally how long they are and know if it's going to be too long. Okay. Stealth. Okay. If every model in the unit has this ability, and each time a ranged attack is made against it, subtract 1 from that attack's hit roll. Okay. And then, wound roll, all allocate attack, vulnerable saves, yes, 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 yes. Feel no pain. Feel no pain. No pain, I have to shorten this one. Feel no pain, X. X plus. X equals... Each time this model would lose a wound, roll 1d6. If the result equals or exceeds X, the wound is not lost. It might be 2. No, we're good. We're still good. Hell yeah, these are like perfectly spaced. Let's double check. Come down here. Feel no pain. Good. Excellent. Some of these I do know, but I'm just putting them all in here in case I have a brain fart one day. Deadly Demise. Deadly Demise X. When this model is destroyed, roll 1d6. I keep writing d5. On a 6, each unit within 6 inches suffers X mortal wounds. Perfect. Okay. Moving on. Next tag. And I'm sure I'm missing some. Oh, wait. These are all the... Wait. Then there's all the weapon tags. Right. Okay. I'm going to put the weapon abilities in here, too, because those are the ones I have to check the most, honestly. Assault. Can be shot even if the bearer's unit advanced. Okay. Pistol. Can be shot within engagement range. I knew that one. Must target that unit. And cannot be shot alongside any other non-pistol weapon except monster or vehicle. Okay, that one's a little long. Does it fit? Without moving stuff. Pistol. Yes. We're still good. That's still within parameters. Okay. Rapid fire. Rapid fire X. Increase the attacks by X when targeting units in half range. We know what half range means. Okay. Torrent. No attack rolls made. All attacks automatically hit. Okay. Ignores cover. Target of attack cannot benefit from cover. I have in Death Guard. I have a there's like there's a guy with a big tube, and he fires and ignores cover torrent weapon. And I know a lot of them are ignores cover torrent, but he was really fun to be like, no, come here. Okay, twin linked. Each time an attack is made, can re-roll that attack's wound roll. Lethal hits. Each time an attack is made, a critical hit automatically wounds the target. Cool. Lance. It's not one I see often. Each Each time an attack is made, if the bearer made a charge... Wait, each time an attack is made with such a weapon, if the bearer made a charge move this turn... Okay. Charge move this turn. Add 1 to that attack's wound roll. What you want to do? Hold on. Oh, I can't do it for just the single word, can I? Damn. I was going to do text is exactly and do like wound. And then if wound, or no, text contains wound. And then if wound happens, then it's like, oh, it's red because it's a wound or whatever. No, but that's not going to work. I was going to make the word wound auto color, but I have to do the whole cell. Damn. At least as far as I'm aware. Okay. Indirect fire. I mean, this is data, so I could go in and do it manually. I was just trying to be lazy. Can target units that are not visible to the bearer. If no models are visible in a target unit when it is selected, if no models are visible, subtract 1 from that attack's hit roll, and the target gets cover benefit. Cool. Blast. Add 1 to the attacks for every 5 models in the target unit. Can never be used against a target that is in engagement. Okay. Oh, in engagement with any models in allied army. The risk would be too great. Right on the blast. Still fits. Gucci. Okay. Melta X. Increase the damage by X when targeting units within half range. Precision when targeting an attached unit, so with one with a hero or something in it, the attacking model's player can have the attack allocated to a character model that is visible. Visible. Heavy. Okay. Add 1 to hit rolls if the bearer's unit remained stationary this turn. Hazardous. After a unit shoots or fights, roll 1d6 for each hazardous weapon. For each one model equipped with the weapon is destroyed. Straight up destroyed. Characters and monsters. Characters. Hold on. Characters. Monsters. Vehicles. Suffer 3 mortal wounds. Okay, that one's extra long. Does hazardous fit? This one's gonna get tight. No, hazardous doesn't quite fit. So what we're gonna do, which means we want to add 1 more layer. Add 1 more layer. That's it. We're gonna keep doing that until we make sure all of it fits. Okay. So because some of these are really long, I don't want to write the full text of them if I can help it. Just whatever is necessary for me to understand it if I suddenly need it. Sustained hits. Each critical hit scores X. Sustain X additional hits on the target. Okay. So it's exploding attacks, basically. Yeah. extra attacks. The bearer can attack with this weapon in addition to any other weapons it can make attacks with. Devastating wounds. A critical wound inflicts mortal wounds equal to the weapon's damage characteristic instead of normal damage. Okay, anti. An unmodified wound roll of X plus. Whoops, I was trying to go back in the text, not in the sheet. X plus against a target with the matching keyword scores a critical wound. Cool. Okay. Charge phase. I just had an idea. Anyway, so I really like this level of Rayman Legends. Good music. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. Let's see. So nothing there. No tags there. Just fights first. Fights first. Well, actually, there's no apostrophe there. Units with this ability that are eligible to fight do so in the fights first step, provided every model has that ability. Okay, deployment abilities. Deep Strike. Units can be set up in reserves instead of on the battlefield. Isn't there a limit to how many... I forgot what the limit is. I'm gonna ask my Warhammer buddies. Is there a limit to the... Ask them real quick. Alright. Instead of reserves on the battlefield, unit can be set up in your reinforcement step more than 9 inches from all enemy models. I know it says horizontally. I don't need to write horizontally. Yeah. But 25% of 2,000 is 500, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, Deep Strike. Infiltrators. During Deployment, if I'm going to read this actually and then make a shorter version. Deployment, every model in the unit has this ability, then when you set it up, it can be set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches horizontally from enemy model. Enemy deployment zone and all enemy models. If every model has this ability, you can set it up anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches from enemy deployment and enemy models. Okay. Okay, leader. No, leader. Oh, I already have a leader. I already did it. You can skip that one. Nice. Scouts. Okay, this one's long in that there's a lot of parts to it. So let's see if we can break this up into a shorter thing. The unit can make a normal move on top of X before the first turn begins. Okay. If embarked in a dedicated transport, the dedicated transport can make this move instead and must end the move more than 9 inches horizontally away from enemy models. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to put this on scouts for now. There's nothing here, but I just want to make sure it won't like overflow, or if it does, we can fix it. Okay, so I'm just going to shorten this a lot. X equals extra inches of movement before first turn if unit is inside a transport. Transport can move. Must end 9 inches horizontally away from all enemy models. Perfect. It fits. It fits. It fits. You know what I'm saying. Okay, X equals extra inches of movement before. Honestly, I really don't need this. I'm just gonna. This would make this much prettier. I'm gonna clear column. We're getting rid of this. Delete cells and shift up. There we go. There we go. Because you don't really need, your enemy's stuff, except maybe you want another command points. And this is literally just if you want to use this, you can. You don't have to. A lot of people like to use a different app, I think. There's like 2 different apps, and then there's also this one. 3, I would use this, so like 3 different apps, but I generally, whoever my opponent is, I'm like, hey, do you have the fucking battle app that I don't know how to use? So we're gonna keep this going. Oh, this can be cleared too. Clear column. Nice. So we can move this over. Is this still working? Yeah, okay, cool. The Sheets is very nice, and I'm sure Excel does this too, where it like automatically changes any formulas you did to make it function. Okay. We did leader. Actually, you know what? Let's change leader so it. Hold on. No, I know all that stuff. See, the thing is, I'm thinking about this in a vacuum. Like I'm gonna be playing on my own. Yeah, because I'm not playing this completely on my own. I'm playing it with a friend who I can be like, hey, what does this do? And then be able to tell me. But this is just a quick, check for me. Okay. Next is the long one. I'm gonna set up. I want to set up generic phase stuff. So everything that you have to remember for a phase, for that phase. So how many phases do I have listed here? Redeployment, deployment, command phase, movement phase, fight phase. Right. And then these never come back. These 2 are really early phases that only certain stratagems or whatever are useful for, but they are still something you'd want to have in that list. Okay. So let's start with, you know what I can do? Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. I'm just gonna do this in a complicated way. I'm not going to. Pre-deployment. Deployment. I'm gonna rename pre-deployment, actually. Data validation. I'm gonna call this pre-game. Just completely, if there's any rule, it's like, hey, before the game starts, this is it. That's what I mean by pre-deployment. Really what I meant was pre-game. Okay, we can make this short now. If we come across any other tags that we don't have, we'll put it in. But for now, we don't need it. Okay. Pre-game. One second. Oh, speaking of. One second. I'm making a chat. This reminded me. I was gonna ask someone if they wanted to play Warhammer, and I'm doing it right now. Let's say, would you be free sometime next week? This week's a 2K game so I can get practice with my army in before the 5th. Because I have a tournament on the 5th. That's probably why I'm doing this. Though, I'm going to lose that. And I might not actually... I'm just going to say get my practice in the army in. I might actually bail on that tournament. I have to double check it. I have fair that day. Okay. We're good. Okay. In the realm of Warhammer, a new quest unfolds. The spreadsheet sage embarks on a noble endeavor to recreate AOS reminders in the sacred form of a spreadsheet. The chat, a council of eager advisors, awaits the next move in the tactical tapestry of numbers and lore, while the calculations align for victory. Stay tuned. All right. Okay. Pre-game deployment. I've issued my challenge. Okay. Command phase. Command, movement, shooting, charge, fight. Command, movement, shooting, charge, fight. Okay. I didn't want to write phase every time, but I will need to. Okay. Pre-game deployment and the rest say phase. I just want to make sure that these match what's written on the drop-down, because this is where the it's going to be getting the generic stuff for that. Okay. Okay, we want this. Actually, we want all of this. to, for now, resize to data. And then we'll fix it later. Okay. We'll fix it in post. Actually, this is too small. It's like pregame, not helpful. Okay, now we pull up the rules again. Is there anything generic that needs to happen pre-game, including stratagems? Let's go look at the generic stratagems. References. Persisting effects? No. Command phase? No. That actually is helpful, though. Okay, step 1. I'm going to go to command phase, and we'll come back to deployment and stuff. This is the all-important thing. Very first thing. Plus. Add 1 command point. I refuse to abbreviate command point. Anyway, we want battle shock. Okay. And then movement phase. Yes. Okay, movement phase. We want move units. No, I didn't need to write the. It's just what I need to remember. Move units, fallback moves, moving over terrain, flying, blah, blah, blah. Reinforcements happen here. As a reminder, that's the movement phase. And then the firing deck thing checks there. But that's technically in the movement, in the shooting phase, but it checks for it in the firing, in the moving phase, weirdly. Lone operative is here in the shooting phase. Potentially. Actually, I'm not going to put lone operative because that's going to be if you have someone that has lone operative, it'll pop up. I don't currently. So that would be unit specific. Okay, back to this. So of Monday, Tuesday, okay, battle shock, shooting, movement phase, music loud, but kind of worth it. A little bit down, there we go. Okay, stealth is in the shooting phase, but okay. There's not a lot that I need to remember in these. It's really stratagems, honestly. Abilities. Yes. Off. Okay. Sorry, a bot came in the chat. Not my bot. A bad bot. Okay, most of this I got. Most of this is in my brain. I don't actually need to write it down. Yeah, I guess it's fucking. Honestly, it's probably just like what's it called? Yeah, I'm talking about the stratagems. That's That's what I want. Stratagems. Okay. Yep. Here we go. I'm just gonna put the name in for these stratagems, and then I'll have to go look them up if I want to use them, I guess. That's rough. Just thinking if there's a better way to do this. If I could like actually have another thing that's like, hey, like a stratagem finder here or whatever. But okay, wait. So command rerolls in the core stratagems. Is that listed if I have an army and I go to bunker? Okay, those are listed in the bunker. And they're listed by phase. I might be able to simplify this by a lot. I know I already did that, but I just realized. So if this is just for me and knowing what each unit does, I might not need generic reminders. Hold on, we're going to remove this for right now. Because I might not need this. Because the generic reminders, generally, I've got. And you know what? Anything that would be constant for... No, because it's phase related. Because I don't need to put stratagems in, which was the big thing. I don't need to put too many reminders other than like, hey, command point. You know, but my... Oh my god. Okay. I might just need the unit reminders. Then I'm back to this problem. The ability phase problem. Which I honestly, that's probably the best way to do it. Ability phase, ability phase, ability phase. Whoops, I didn't mean to open that. Here, I'm gonna look something up real fast. Sorry. Let's see, okay, 1 second. Flip a coin. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. It's heads. I kind of want to play on Wednesday. I might just lie. Matt, if you're here, I'm lying. I got heads. Okay, I was just thinking, because I also have to then put the, like the enhancements and stuff in, or who the warlord is, and this is a whole fucking thing. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Let's shut this down a bit. Let's make this reminders. Just call it reminders. We're gonna delete these two columns. Delete columns. And fucking delete columns. And then we're gonna move everything. All this, move to this side. Okay. It's gotten cut down. It's gotten adjusted. Move this over. Okay. Woo. Right. So this is just stuff that's gonna remind. This is literally, this sheet is to help me remember stuff. I'm making it too complicated. I sat there and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make Age of Sigmar reminders exactly how it was in spreadsheet form. That's not gonna happen. I need app building knowledge for that shit. I need a database with a tagging system for like, hey, this is for this phase, like that kind of thing. I don't have that. So, oh god. So, we are we are shit out of luck on that. But I did create a keyword finder, which I am going to now hold on. This sort, can I sort range? Can I sort range? Sort range from A to Z. There we go. So if we go over here, it's gonna be in alphabetical order. So if I know like, oh, what's stealth? I go down to S real fast, you know, stealth. This will be nice and easy for me versus trying to look it up in the app. Is slower, I feel, than just finding it here. Plus the table, helpful. Automatically calculating it based off of choosing the two guys, that'd be great. Honestly, what I think I really want is I just want someone to recreate 40K in a digital format that auto does the stuff for me. You know? That would be cool. I would like that. Huh. It's got me thinking. Anyway. Yeah, recreate 40K in a physical format. You could like walk around the table, check line of sight on stuff. Anyway, ooh, okay. One second. Oh, sorry. I was typing up an idea for a friend. Like, oh, let's do this project. And it's supposed to be like, hey, do you want to program this for me? Okay. Okay. In about 20 minutes, by the way, I'm gonna have to take a break. And we're probably gonna swap off of this for after that and swap to something else. It's gonna be a weird multi-stream day. Okay, or multi-thing day. I don't know to what yet. Probably WoW. Honestly, I never finished the Undermine stuff, and I might as well finish it with you guys. Okay. So yeah. Wait. Reminders. How do I want this to work? So this is set. This is helpful. So let's say here, you know what? Let's do this for a simpler character. For a second, let's just do it for let's say the Chosen. They have one ability. Okay. So Chosen. Where are they? Are they down here in other? Chosen. So the ability is, and actually I might, I have to make it check the in-army thing. Okay. The ability is Chosen Marauders. And the phase it happens, shooting. Oh wait, it does it in shooting and charge. Actually, movement, shooting, and charge is when you would want to know about it. Because it says this unit is eligible to shoot and charge and declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced or fell back. Which means when you're choosing movement, whether it's advancing or falling back, you would want to know this, that they can do this. And when you're charging or shooting, you'd want to know this. So it'd be, it'd be movement. Oh man, and I'd have to have it be separate cells for this to work right. So it'd be like phase 1, phase 2, phase. Oh god, this is why I need tags. I want to tag this as movement shooting thing. Hold on, it's a thing. Google Sheets tagging system. Get tags on a cell. Oh, okay. Hold on. So we make this a drop down. Let's say. Data validation. If I understood this right. Add rule. Okay. No phase. Actually, this should be E2. And then this should be an arrow. Okay. So then it's movement. I'm good. No problems. Okay. So let's do all the phases here. We got pregame, deployment, command phase, movement phase, shooting phase, charge phase, fight phase. Okay, then you can allow multiple selections. Oh, only if it's a chip? Okay, allow multiple selections. I want this to be black. Like this. And if there's nothing, the nothing value, no, we don't want anything there. I wish these didn't look like that with nothing in it, but it's fine. if I go over here and I'm like, hey, let's say here, it's, wait, did I make it so you can choose multiple? Yeah. So for this, it's a movement phase thing. Yeah, I know, because I wrote in it. Hold on. Delete this. Remove this word. Okay, there we go. So let's say we choose movement, shooting, charge. Damn, that works really well. Big face bar. So, movement, shooting, charge phase. Done. So that's what this ability is. So then if I were to go over here, can I get that to pull from this? To be like, hey, if it's one of these... Okay, wait. I'll Google this real fast. In a sheet. Let's see. So we want. Okay. So I think this is possible from what I'm seeing online. So we're gonna check. So we need to be indirect. Let's write that down. Mentioned. Okay. Let's see. So we need we need E. You need to check E. We need it to hold on. I'm writing this weird. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay, so phase E. So I'm looking at how he's doing this thing. The dude on the forum is doing this thing about like how to turn this into an array, and you can turn it into an array to check the to check it. It's gonna be a 6. corresponding. Okay, so we want it to check this first. This is what I wrote down. So you check. We check this thing. Okay, we want to check. Okay, that's the sheet we want to go to. This sheet. Okay, then we look down the line, and it's like, okay, find something that you know, is in this list, and then pop it into the reminders tab, essentially. If it matches the phase. Oh, but I need it to. Let's just give it a try. I think text join is what we want, because I want to put the name and the ability next to each other. So text join. Pop beep. True. Filter. Indirect. Oh, I also wanted to do it only if the box is checked. Fuck. I wrote filter and went, oh wait. Okay, checkbox. So that's in A. Which is just if true, but now I have to think about where to put that. Okay. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's start with filter. Filter. Indirect. And A1. B. And let's see. Oops. Space there because I wanted big space. I'm writing in my own like text inside of it because I want it to be like name hyphen ability. Indirect. This will not work at first because I don't have everything set up in the other sheet, but and A1. Is this A1 or should it be A2? I think it's A2, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Becomes a problem, I'll see if I can fix it that way. Okay. So this, basically I'm taking these two things and putting them together. Okay, not applicable. Whoops, I just immediately erased it. Not applicable. This might actually work first try. That never happens. Okay, so we go over here and we turn on chosen. Okay, it's on. Now we choose movement phase. It should appear. Why didn't it appear? What about shooting phase? Charge phase? No. Okay. So whenever this happens, chosen should appear. And actually, let's put another movement phase in. Oh shit, that's my alarm. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna think about this. We're gonna take a small break because I gotta run downstairs and take care of the dog. I'll be right back, and I might come back to this later. I think my brain is fried. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm back. That was a much longer break than I anticipated. I did not work on this. I got distracted with the dog. Okay. Um, into my chair. Ugh. My legs are on fire today. Anyway, ugh. I want to keep working on this. I want to do something else. I don't know. I'm a little stuck at this moment in how do I get this to work fully. Um, I might turn to Mr. GPT. Uh, yeah, cogitation. Yeah. So target value, attack, sword. Yeah, that's how it should work. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna utilize forbidden technology. Let's see. What's my login? It's been a billion years. Um, Also, I'm gonna try and playing with this in Excel too. I might actually end up making this in Excel. Um, uh, just for the sake of Excel has some things that Sheets doesn't, unfortunately. Do I have Excel installed? I don't think I do. LibreOffice. Okay, well, that's not that. Does this work? I guess it kind of works the same way, but then I can't get that on my laptop or my thing. Ba beep beep ball ba ba beep 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 ba. One sec, I'm setting something up, asking a question. Okay. Uh, in let's see, reminder. A matching tab. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. Um, Chosen in oh, music. I was like, why is this so dead in here? Music. Phase data, and I was thinking. Okay. Hey, spit something out. Let's see if that works. Hold on. Yeah. Well, that's basically what I did. No. Don't. Okay. NA. What phase are we on? Movement phase. All right, thinking. Because it didn't like it either. If I did one earlier, let's just say pee pee poo poo. And the phase is just movement. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm realizing what's happening. Just looking at your pee pee poo poo. Yeah, I'm just trying. I was testing a thing because it's getting it if it's the movement phase only. But let's say I make Chaos Lord and he's got penis mode. We give him movement. Now he'll appear as well. Chaos Lord penis mode. There it is. But if it's movement and deployment, he disappears. So the problem is, a test version with okay, change of formula. Search was the problem. We were using match. That was where I was coming into an issue too. Thank you, Mr. GPT. There it is. Now we have Abaddon the Despoiler, Pee Pee Poo Poo, Chaos Lord Penis Mode, and Chosen Marauders. Now, if we uncheck Abaddon the Despoiler, we just have Penis Mode and Chosen Marauders. Nice. It's done. All right, I'm going to delete those fucked up fake. Remove these. All right, now we just have to fill this in, and it'll work. Now, here's a question. Can we modify a formula to check F, G, and the Okay, let's see how big this, because I want to make it, I want it to check across the board. So not just like, so if something has two abilities, they both go in kind of thing. And I see how it's doing it, so I can edit it myself after that. So if we ever need to add any more, we can. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Can we have it do each instance of the same ability, or the same each check in? other pairs is to check for other abilities that I would not have populate. Okay, so this one works, but I think this will work and then not edit for based off of data. Hold on. So this works, but then it does NA. Hold on. Okay. I think it's got the formula. Yeah, I would not have figured this out on my own. Have you seen the size of this fucking formula? There's no way I would have done this. This is really where something like the Jipitus really shine, is in giving me this. And now that I know how this works and I can see it, I can go through and manually edit it and make my own versions and copy certain sections where I'm like, oh, I want this to work this way. Okay, this gave me an error. Why? Oh, because it's not done yet. This is a big formula. I tried to copy it way too soon. Good God. Look at this thing. Hold on. You gotta scroll on that. NA. Sorry, there's a lot of silence in this stream. There's a lot of music and sitting around. I'm it's a lot of brain work, and it's even a lot of brain work just to get the AI to brain work for me. If DVD pop pop. Okay, it's typing. It's figuring it out. How you guys doing? Hey guys, how's your day been going? My day's been weird. Woke up this morning, had an urge to spreadsheet. Here we are, several iterations later. The biggest problem now is going to be data input. Once I get this working, if I get this working, but I feel like once I get this working. Huh. Okay. Now let's test it with, let's give Abaddon in the army, and his ability is, like, once again, poo poo. There we go. And his phase happens during deployment. Okay? He's not listed. We go to deployment phase. Oh my god, there's Abaddon with the spoilers, pee poo poo. Oh! It works! Oh my god, it works! Thank you, GPT. Holy shit, and I just hit the tail. They give you like a couple of messages of like their special premium thing for every day for like a little bit. Then I just hit my max. Oh yeah. And let's say he has two. Let's test if he has two deployment abilities. So should have grabbed this and paste pee poo poo 2. This is deployment. Why is it like this? Why is it chip? Why is it chip with a weird background? Yeah, the heck? So it has two deployment abilities. Pee poo 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 2. Oh, it works! It fucking works! Holy shit! Okay, now we're just on the data input part, which will let me talk a lot more. Holy shit, it fucking works. Good God. Alright, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn off Chosen, but good to know, this works. Alright, we're gonna grab these two. How far does it, we're gonna shorten this a lot. Up. Oh my god, it fucking works. My god, it fucking works. No. What do we go to? Wait, what did I say? M and N? What's the combo? Did I tell it wrong? Hold on. Hold on. I and K. Say J and K, L and M. That's as far as I told it. And M and N. Wait. Not M and M. Shit. So let's see. F and G. What does D and E? Okay, G, I, K, M, and then the other one should be O. Okay, we go into the formula and change this to O. And where we see N, well. Okay, I see where it needs to be changed. We get in here, we're gonna dig around in this for a second. Okay, so this is number, so this should be O. That's 0. O. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I want, yeah, we want it to check N and O. This is as far, if they have more abilities than this, they can get fucked on it. That's all I'm saying. They have more abilities than this. They don't get it. All right, so we got the, let's see, change this around. Yep. There we go. So N changed here, O changed here, N changed there. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. All right, let's hope it works. Where's my fucking... We're going to put my actual army in right now to test it. The army I'm taking to, potentially taking to a tournament, though that tournament is looking less and less likely for me. Okay, let's go to that army, though. It's the army I want to check. So we got Chaos Lord and Terminator armor. Done. And he's got what abilities? So we're filling these out first. No enhancements. Which I might write down as an ability, potentially. I don't know. Oh god, the Mark of Chaos. Shit. I'm gonna list that as an ability, I think, because all of my dudes have to have it. I'm gonna call it Mock Horn. This is for fight phase only. Okay. What else does he have? Mock Horn abilities. Okay. He has Deep Strike. We'll put this here. Deep Strike. Hold on. I gotta make sure this is correct. There we go. And then everything is also fucking centered. Okay. We've got Deep Strike, which is deployment and movement. And then his ability, have the damage characters of the attack. Okay. Formidably resilient. Resilient, okay. When we give him, so that's for shooting, fight. Anytime you take damage, basically. Yeah, each time an attack is allocated to this model. So shooting or fight. So now, oh wow, Deep Strike. Oh, that's right. My Chaos Lord and Terminator can Deep Strike. What if we was shooting phase? Oh, that's right. He's formidably resilient. What does that mean again? And I can go check the app. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Okay. And then over here, Lord of Chaos. This is for phase. Use it when it's targeted with a stratagem. If it does, reduce the CP cost of that usage of that stratagem by 1 CP. Okay. So that's literally any phase. Well, I guess we'll just fucking... You're mostly using them in command phase, but I'm gonna... Technically, it's all of them. So that's gonna gum up the works a little bit. It's gonna be like, hey, you can do Lord of Chaos in all of them. And she's like, what is that again? Right. If I use a stratagem on him. Yeah. Oh, do you know what would be fun? Okay. Fucking hear me out. This is too much data. But we put a nested thing over here, because there's a reason this is really long. We put a nested thing over here per person. It's way too much data input. And then it will check this. And you can potentially see, like, for every ability that's listed here, it will give you the output of what that thing does over here to make up for all this space. So essentially, hold on, why is this all, you guys split up? And then also have your borders back, thank you. Essentially, we put, weird, this line is much brighter in the stream than it is in my spreadsheet. Huh. It's like the compression's freaking out about it. Anyway, so we... Yeah, okay, hear me out. This is making it complicated again, but we could then have a list here. Whoops, not here. It's the cogitation page. We could then have a list here of like, hey, that's what this ability does. So there could be one more we could now that we have the formula in, it'll auto change, so we can add one more line to the left of everything that explains what the ability does, or to the right of everything, where it's like, hey, this is what this ability does. This is what this ability does, the description. And then the description goes over here in little pods of like, hey, here's a description, here's a description. And maybe there's only a certain number of pods, but it shows them all. I'm liking that. I'll get to that. Hold on, I'm gonna ask one more thing. Okay. Okay, I basically asked if I wanted to change this and add more things, what would I do to it? Okay, and it's telling me like, this is the step-by-step process on how to do that. So then I won't need to tell it to do it every time, so I'm not wasting water every time I want to change the formula. Okay, so fight phase, deep strike, because this formula is way over my head. This formula is way over my head. I know it's like the same thing over and over, and I kind of tried to do this early, but yeah, like I don't know what it's looking for in these. Anyway, oh, don't flatten. God damn it. I hate when I click somewhere trying to get out of it and it's like, oh, add this to the formula. No. But sometimes I want it in the formula, so it's tough. Okay. I like the idea of having so if I let's just test this. One column left. Does this break everything? It does. It immediately breaks it. Okay. Who has the most abilities? I think it's Abaddon. We're gonna check a thing real fast. So Abaddon has not only his abilities, but also the War Master abilities. So yeah, he's got a lot. Like he's got his Deep Strike, he's got his War Master ability. Oh, actually, War Master itself is an ability, and that can be part of the description. Okay, that's gonna be a long description though, but it's not as bad. So he only has 2 abilities. I don't think we need this many. I think this is good. I'm gonna assume that nothing has even more abilities. Okay. Than this. I think this is probably the max that would be utilized. I'm gonna break this slightly for a second. Including the ability description. Oh, wait. So the D&E pair, we put the ability here. Let's put this here. Let's just do this here. Description. And then we do the same thing here. Column left. Description. Okay. So let's put these in for real quick. Description. Okay. So we're gonna fix the formula, or did it fix itself? Wait, I think it totally fixed itself. Hold on. So let's just say we're in movement phase. Okay, charge phase? Deployment. Okay, it didn't fix itself. It broke. That's fine. We have the fix right here. There we go. Cool beans. And now... Okay. Okay. Now we want a formula. Now we want a formula that goes through hold on. F-I-L O. I didn't spell description right on this one. I was like, that looks wrong. Description. Okay, O, R, and U. Okay. Filoru goes through and checks Filoru. And then I want it to check for... Okay. I want it to check this tab, obviously. So the tab that is listed here in A1. Then I want it to... let's see, the tab listed in A1. Then I want it to check over here. Whoops, open up Steam. And go, okay, what's the first one that appears? Description. Okay, there's one here. Blah, blah. One. And then blah, blah. Two. Okay. So blah, blah, one and blah, blah, two. There's a description for Deep Strike and for Mark of Chaos. Right? So if we go to fight phase, we'll see Mark of Chaos Corn, Formidably Resilient, Lord of Chaos. Cool. So I want it to check here find the description. Jesus, no, not check there. The descriptions that appear in F. But check it and then put it in a spot. Okay, wait. I'm gonna write this out. I want a formula that checks indirect sheet. Indirect sheet. Same logic as the last formula to check which descriptions should be listed based on phase and check mark. And then to output the first one that is listed that isn't already being output by a different formula. You know what, let's set up the boxes first. So we'll do it like this. So it'll be merged description. These should be even. And then we do these. And then how many of these we want? Do it like this at first. Because there might be a bunch. Actually, I'm not going to say ability description. I'm going to put the actual literal name of the ability in those things. That's the plan. So those boxes. Alright, I'm gonna let that run. This is gonna be an even longer one because I'm basically taking this formula and then making it more complex. Like I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do any more spreadsheets, and then I was like, oh, let's keep doing spreadsheets. Yeah, whew. See if this works. Put this in here. Whoa, okay, hold on. Put this in here. No description for it, but let's give it a try. No, wait, it's not there. Alright, we're gonna try and put this put this everywhere. God, it's gotta be a full fucking. Oh wait, no, we're changing the formula. It's gotta be the full. I gotta go into this and paste it in. Okay, A. Error. Was that not done? Yeah, Rayman Legends got great music. Sorry, I was thinking about that. Why do I keep apologizing today? Oh, big stretch. Yeah, so it should say blah 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 1, and then over here, do I have blah 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 2? Yeah. So then it should then put in Deep Strike because blah 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 1 is already the description here for corn. It's very Harry Potter, this music. Oh, until you get to that part. And then it's like, that's Rayman. Yeah, that da 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 is very Harry Potter. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to do a formula instead that is just going to basically do this without the part where it gets the name. So it basically just checks for the name of the ability. Okay, so I'm going to try it this way with the one formula, but I think it needs to be 2. I think this isn't happy. Yeah, this isn't happy. So we do the first formula, which is going to be here checking for names. It's going to check for like unique ability names using the same logic as this. And then the second one is going to be one that just checks this, basically, and then finds that here, and then finds the description. So it's a much simpler output, instead of it trying to like go down into a thing. Okay, so we start here. Whoops. Wait, that's right. Okay, and then we do the same thing here. What is happening, Pokemon Emerald Battle Arena? I don't remember this at all. Wait, this is too long. No. Matching ability name in the indirect sheet, and now I'm just full GPT mode. GPT is doing this for me now at this point. I had got way over my head on this. Very simple check for matching ability name in the indirect sheet, and the DHK. No, actually, it's DF. No, DG. Hold on, DG. This is so boring. Sorry, guys. DG P. This is what I do in my free time, by the way. If you're wondering, like, what the hell does Sparrow do when he's not playing video games or working, this is what I'm doing. S. Right? PS, MPS, yeah. F. Oops. blah blah one. F I L O R. Filor you. Filor you. Okay. Step 1. Formula 1. Get the first unique ability name, avoids all duplicates in reminder sheet. Step 1. Good God. Okay. Okay, step 1. Step 1. Step 1. We put this here. A. Okay. Does this work? No. It's doing it again. Phase and isn't already listed. What happens if I put one here? It's not the same thing. Okay. Well, at the very least, we can see if this part works. No. Stop it. Okay, what if I hold on, is this causing a problem? No. Um I'm gonna get the description working first, and then I'll get the because this not checking duplicates. I might have to go in and do it manually. In that I have to do like, hey, check this cell, check this cell, check this cell. You know, that kind of thing. So what's the problem? Why isn't it outputting something? This looks like the same. I think the problem is it's going too high. Like it's hold on. If I did this, let me do a fucking. Oh, that doesn't work either. Everyone just want to have a good day. Thank you. I'm gonna be done with this soon, honestly. Okay. Okay. Fucking A. Okay, what about this? Is this better? No. Whoops, don't do that. I just don't. Jesus. I went to go get a picture and I almost, because someone's talking to me about a thing, and I almost fucking opened Facebook on stream. That was dangerous. This entire stream is me just going. That's not how you spell weather. Weather. Whether it's. How do you fucking spell that? If. Okay. Okay. We're up to still the spreadsheet. Yeah, it's I've gotten one half. Okay, I'm gonna show you something real quick, Devin. Check this out. All right. Also, hello, good morning. I'm trying to get something else to work now, but check it. So we have right now. I just have Chaos Space Marines. I do want to go through and, like, for every codex I have access to in the app, just fill this all out with data, because, like, that's fun to me. I like data input, and just slowly set it up over time. But essentially, so that anybody could use it. But what the point of it is, I've changed the design slightly. You come over here when you want to do an army, let's say. So let's say I have a Chaos Lord with a Terminator armor, and I've got a Dark Apostle, right? And a Dark Apostle, which includes a Dark Disciple. Dark Apostle has an ability, or has not just an ability. He is what's it called? He's got the Mark of Chaos. I forget which one he has though. Which one do I have on my Dark Apostle? Oh, I haven't given him one yet? No, I have. Chaos Undivided. undivided. Okay, and that's something. So the mark of chaos, chaos undivided, is specifically for attack rolls, which is shooting and fighting, I believe. So I do shooting and fight phase, right? That's where it's important. Then I write like gains lethal. No. If dark pact equals yes on lethal or sustained. Let's see. Each time a chaos the result of dark pact does not fail the resulting leadership task. Yeah. Sustained gain re-roll of 1 to hit. Okay, so there's the description. So then I go over here, so fighting and shooting, go to the reminders, and I'm like, hey, okay, we're in deployment phase, and it lists, like, this is what you can do in deployment phase right now. You can do Chaos Lord Terminator Armor, has Deep Strike. Okay, cool. And it says it in movement phase, too, because it's there. And then movement phase is part of Lord of Chaos, because, like, he can move and shoot, that kind of thing. And then if I go to shooting phase or something, which is for both enemy and ally shooting phase, it says, like, hey, you have your Mark of Chaos undivided for Dark Apostle, you got Formidably Resilient for the enemy shooting phase, you got Lord of Chaos. Now what I wanted to do, this is still kind of half functioning, is I wanted to grab what abilities are listed here in these little squares, and then give me the description on the right. So I can see a quick list here, and if I'm like, what does Formidably Resilient do again? It'll be like, oh, Formidably Resilient, blah, 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 blah. But having it not be duplicate is being a problem for me. And also getting the description to even appear is becoming a problem. This is, yeah. But what I want is a little, I'm basically making an app with a spreadsheet for my, like a custom app, and then I have over here like keyword finder. I'm like, hey, what does fucking Feel No Pain do again? And it's like, this is what Feel No Pain does again. Yes, but I need it. And I want it. Because this is the stuff that I need. And it's like quick, there's like quick reference here too, like, hey, what is this, how does the strength toughness thing work again? And it's like right fucking here, because I'm too dumb to remember it. Actually, why is this, I know this is prettier when it's wide, but it's harder to read when it's wide. Give me a second. I want to break these up. I'm adjusting the design again. Okay, then we move these here, and then this gets put here. And then we break these up. There we go. There we go. That's a little easier to read for me. And I'll fix all the lines and stuff later. Is this easier than memorizing? Yes. I don't know how to tell you that I cannot memorize things that are math or that are mechanics. I just can't. Maybe if I play enough, but I don't play enough. Devin, the last time I played 40K was the tournament for Hammer Time. The one game I played. No, the 2 games I played. The last time I played 40K was that second game. How long ago was that? That's how often I play this game. So I don't have the genuine question. How did you get through school in like high school? I memorized what I needed to for that section, and then once we were done with that section, I let it go because I didn't have room for it anymore. And math in college was a struggle. I chose an English degree, and I like struggled my way through the math stuff that I needed to do. Even like the basic, like, oh, here's like college algebra. I was like, it's just not my forte. Reading and writing is my forte. Definitely not math in the slightest, or any like mechanical things. Like this wound toughness table, I cannot memorize this for the life of me. If you ever play a game with me, like I'm constantly like, everyone's like, oh, so what's the toughness on that? And they'll be like, oh, it's this. And I go, okay, my strength is this, which is, and I have to like really think about it. And then I'm still wrong half the time. I'm like, 3 ups or something. And they're like, yeah, no, it's 4 ups or something, you know? So I have a little table here to remind me because I can't remember this shit. So this is like very specifically for me to remember, but also the reminders, very helpful in terms of like, hey, this is what you're doing this turn or whatever. Ugh. But I want this to work. I want the descriptions to work. Lore makes the strength and toughness. No, I mean, I didn't have a problem with like. I didn't have a problem with like, oh, toughness versus. I just don't remember the math formula for what is higher. Like, I know what they're for. I know what they represent, but that doesn't help me. Knowing what they represent does not help me remember the formula for equals 4 ups. I just don't remember that. I know this is hard to process, because I know you remember this shit. You memorize stuff instantly. I've seen it. It's hard to process as one who has a brain that has the ability to do that, but I literally just does not stick. It's like putting water on wax paper. You get a little trickle of sometimes a little bit stays behind, but mostly it's all going to go right off. Which is why this exists now, kind of. This is still broken. One second, I'm typing up a thing. It's getting away from my head, so I'm asking Mr. GP for a little bit of, because I can't get this stored. K3 to L6. Okay. Last gun's be weak. Last cannons be strong. Yeah, see, I'm just bad at memorizing. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to tell you. This exists for the sake of... Again, no shade, but I cannot fathom your number struggle. I mean, conceptually I do, but that's why I refer to myself as illiterate. But you do not make math calculations in your day-to-day life. Like quick math when grocery shopping or financial decisions. No, yeah, I don't. Math when grocery shopping? I don't... Is this expensive? Maybe. I don't know. I need it. That might be a really privileged way of looking at it. In fact, it is. But that's generally how my brain works. Is like, does this work? Can I buy this? Yeah, I can buy this. There will be money left if I buy this thing, is the question in my brain. Ugh. Why I'm so bad with money, to be honest. Oh. But yeah, wow, the bot got you so wrong. The bot was like, oh, Devin doesn't understand numbers. It's like, that's not what he said at all. Okay, and then this one doesn't work. Doesn't work. When you drive somewhere kind of far, like a 30-mile drive, do you calculate how much money that costs you to make the... No. Not at all. You take gas mileage of your car, costs it... Nope. I do not. Don't even think about it. Not important. Because gas is when I get it later. You know? Like, it's like, oh, I am low on gas. I'll get gas now. Don't think about it. Devin, if I thought about that kind of stuff, I probably wouldn't work where I do. I work more than an hour from or basically an hour from where I live. I don't make a kind of money that makes an hour drive totally worth it. I mean, kind of, but I didn't even know people did that. You actually think about like how much money it costs to make the drive? No. Fuck no. I think most people do not do that. I think most people are going to be, unless it's a really, really long drive, then they'll think about it. But if it's like, I'm going 30 minutes away, like a 30-mile drive, nah. It's just, you'll have to get gas. $16.50 or $200 drive to work and back. Yeah, see, brother, you're an accountant. There's a reason you're an accountant. Not to dox you. It's not really doxing, but there's a reason. And there's a reason why I write. This is the reason why I write and I spend so much time of my life reading. Because that's my fucking existence. Why isn't this working? Okay. We're gonna ignore this for now. Again, we're going back to the descriptions. Let's see if we can get that to work. It's wanting me to do this. Hold on. But yeah, no, I don't think about it. How far away is my work? Hold on. And I don't even know what my gas mileage is. I've had that car since 2019. I have no idea. Or since 2020, I should say, actually. It is a 2019 model, so it was technically out from 2018, but I have had it since 2020. Hold on, I can look that up. I'll look up my car gas miles real fast. Honda Civic 2019 gas mileage. What is it at? Up to 32 city, 42 highway. Okay, so if I'm going to work, let's say my usual parking lot, it's 41 miles away. I work 41 miles from my house. At 41 miles, or 39 miles, that's 41, but it also says 39. I'm going to go with, let's split the difference and say 40. It literally said both, so I'm going to go with 40 miles away. Even, nice and even. I get 42 miles per gallon on the highway. So 40 miles roughly, because it's mostly highway, or freeway, quote unquote, you know. But 32 at city. So let's say let's just take off 2, make it 40 highway. Because 32 city is a big jump down, and there's a little bit of city driving. So that puts me at, whatever a gallon of gas is driving there, and then the same back. So it would be, let's say gas is $4.50 out here like it is right now. So I'm just going to round that to $5 because it's $5. And then, yeah. So it's, so yeah, it's like $10 for me to go to work and back, or $10 for me to go see my partner and come back, roughly. So yeah, oh, it worked! Oh my god, it fucking worked! Hold on, it actually worked. Hold the phone. Okay, now the description works. Now, if I just manually input a new thing, hold on, we'll see if that works real fast. This is how we test shit. We try it once, then we manually input it. Yeah, I literally think in that manner. So when I make a long drive, consistent drive, I calculate the additional cost of going somewhere. Yeah. I do not think that way in the slightest. Okay, so let's say there's an ability, and the ability is Deep Strike. Deep Strike. Oh, wait, I need this again. Put this here. Okay. It's so close. It's so fucking close. Super fun at parties. Why didn't it work? Why is it? Okay, let's try one more. Let's do mostly corn. see if this pops up. Whoops. Does it matter if I'm on the wrong... Hold on. Let's say fight phase. Okay. It does change. It just changes to the very first one we find, which is MOC Corn up here. It's not actually... Okay. Oh, wait, I know why it's doing that. That's nothing to do with... Hold on. Okay, so see right here how this is checking right here? It's like purple. That means it's checking here for everyone. I need to find where that is. So that's H2. We're looking for H2 in here. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute fool. There's an easier way. So H2, whoops. Match H2, match K2. And now, okay, it's already doing it. Match H8. Alright, we know what's happening now. Now, it's not working, but it's, in theory, primed to work. Okay. Formula... Yes. Let's try this again. What? Okay, take that away then. Reference. What's the problem? Circular dependency detected. Okay. We'll get to that. Ugh, rough. This is hard. I'm not even doing it. It's just hard trying to get the fucking, now at this point, it's just hard trying to wrangle fucking GPT to help me. I see. I see what the problem was. So this was working, but it wasn't checking everything? Okay, let's just say... Let's just do this manually for a second. Ref. Okay, did I spell it wrong? No capital. No capital. Nope, still can't. Doesn't like it. Why not? Array result was not expanded because it would overwrite data in K3. Yes. Wait, why would I do that? Expanded. All right. Okay. This is a stream of me silently staring at text while I think and look at ChatGPT and shit at this point. I'm gonna wrap it up, I think, and just do this on my own. But thank you for stopping by for this weird ass stream. We're not gonna raid anybody because I don't want to take the time to explain what I was doing. And I want to go work on this. So thank you for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello. Sorry for the quiet stream. Next one will be a video game. I'm hoping I can fucking squeeze Chrono Trigger into my brain. It's gotten to the point now where I'm like, oh, I should play Chrono Trigger, and then I go, oh, should I? I kind of want to, you know? It got to a point where I've didn't play it for so long with the controller that I just stopped caring. And so I'm trying to get my brain to kind of trick it back into wanting to do Chrono Trigger again. We'll see. It will eventually come back at some point. I know, but when is the good question. But yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys soon. Ish. I got a really busy week coming up. Next week is less busy, but it's still not perfect. We'll see. Anyway, goodbye.